Literacy Break!
Hey Canada, I'm Jen.
I'm Alex.
And I'm Reid.
And we're here today to talk about literacy. What do you know about creating a literacy-rich environment? Not much? I thought so.
There are different types of literacies for different subject areas and skill sets.
Follow us as we demonstrate some different literacy areas. Come on!
Hello, I'm here to talk about arts literacy. In arts literacy, we are not just focusing on reading and writing skills. With this holistic approach, we are focusing and centering our learning experience on the student while incorporating certain tools, a creative aspect, a connecting aspect, and a reflecting aspect, creating a holistic learning experience for the student. With arts literacy, students and teachers must be mindful of the principles and elements of design. With color, students are given a chance to play with the idea of harmonies and patterns of color. With space, students will study and understand different perspectives. With movement, students will not only practice their arts literacy skills, but also their physical literacy and physical thinking. These are just some of the principles and elements of design that students and teachers will both work with in arts literacy. What are you guys working on here?
I'm just drawing.
Just drawing some pictures.
Very nice. Well, if you need some ideas, this is a great resource.
Add some spots.
Okay,
Yeah, do
I'll
it.
add some spots.
Here, students are working on their arts literacy skills. Show the man what you've created.
I love the grass in this one. 1 second.
That is some very nice grass.
That's a good resource.
Good job.
So physical literacy is movement repertoire. It's our movement vocabulary. Variety of thousands of different types of movements. Things like run, jump, skip, hop, throw, which lead into more complicated movements like biking, swimming. Okay? Physical literacy components generate a neuromuscular response in our body. That's how we learn movement. And the best way to generate and learn this neuromuscular response is through repetition. So don't overcomplicate it, keep it simple. Teach one movement at a time, repeat, repeat, repeat. Once one movement is learned, then you move on to the next. It's that simple. So something like a simple box jump can be taught like this. Feet shoulder width apart, hands by your side, hop on up, land with a firm base of support, and step down. Excellent. And now you just repeat. So let's get about 10 of those in a row, Curtis. Excellent. A little faster. And move on to the next box. So once something like a simple box jump has been learned, that can be it if you're teaching little kids or people that have never done high levels of physical activity before. But if your target audience is someone who's a little bit more high performance, there's no reason why you can't keep overloading the body to broaden that movement vocabulary concept. Go ahead, Curtis. Yeah, nice one. Studies show that 90% of adults are not physically active. This has led to abuse of our healthcare system, and if we continue on this path, then our healthcare system won't be sustainable. Physical literacy is the gateway to activity, and through activity we gain positive benefits: better brain, better heart, better bone, better muscle. Without physical literacy, without movement vocabulary, we are inactive, and if we are inactive, we get disease. There are around 42 preventable diseases through physical activity, through physical literacy, things like heart disease, type 2 diabetes, and osteoporosis. So as future teachers, we all need to play our position and promote physical literacy. Physical literacy studies show that the more physically literate someone is, the more physically active they are, the more self-esteem they have, they will have less impact on the healthcare system, and this will lead to an overall better life in terms of longevity and quality. Physical education teachers especially need to see this positive change in the studies that are happening with physical literacy, and they need to find ways to implicate physical literacy in their daily lesson plans.
There are many ways to learn literacy skills in the ELA classroom as well. Even though ELA focuses on reading a lot, that does not mean that students are necessarily learning very good literacy skills. Students need to be encouraged to think about their own literacy development through metacognition, in which students think about their own learning. This could be practiced through discussions, class questioning exercises, and reflections and journals. Another way for students to gain literacy skills is through teacher-directed activities such as the QAR, or question-answer response. In the QAR, students answer 4 questions. Right there, think and search, author and you, and on their own, to respond to the text around them in a critical and engaging way. Another teacher tool to be used is the RAPT, or Role Audience Format Topic, in which students respond to the text from the point of view of a particular role, such as maybe like writing a letter to a character, or some other sort of role, like maybe a memoir, for instance. Remember, at the same time, students always need to be practicing their reading so that they can practice these new literacy skills in action. Good job, buddy.
Make sure to practice, learn, and teach literacy skills.
Remember, Canada,
Stay literate and have fun.